Hey guys, Snowy here. In today's video, I'll be giving a buff to every character in Undertale Last Corridor. Skins that have different moveset will be included. It could range from reducing the cooldowns, to completely reworking the attacks, or reduce stamina usage in general, and more. You can disagree or agree, like and subscribe, and let's get to the video. Make his blaster trail last longer and slows down whoever is on it. Well, for joking aside, make his bone zone bones spreaded. He doesn't need a buff, honestly. The buff I would give him, his floating umbrella is useless, so make it track the card team instead of stopping, then moving. This will be an interesting buff. Replace his bone wave with Underswap Papyrus bone wave. It would be more fitting. I don't fucking know. Make his blaster shoot faster? Well, for Science Sands, make his Bone Rush stamina usage reduced from 8 to 5. 8 stamina to use a Bone Rush? Seriously? For Yalls Sands, make his Karma Blast radius a little bigger.
Hello everyone, it is I, the great... What the f-
Make his Bone Wave a little bigger, or a little faster cause it's so useless and predictable.
Find your old ketchup stains to be, upsetting, unprofessional, and super gross.
Make his Bone Waves like Horror Sands. It would also give bleed, and it's more lore accurate, you know?
And I'll be so mad, I would be...
Increase his, I don't really know, range. The buff I would give him, rework him completely.
Oh man.
Don't want to give him a crazy nerf since he's already pretty strong, so increase the range of his blink.
After not beating the Lil Bro allegations, Papyrus is seemingly taken to the streets in a fit of drunken rage. With the victim now disfigured beyond recognition, Papyrus looks to face 15 to 20 years of jail time.
The buff for Terrible Story is completely remove the orange slash and replace it with a blue one. Cause come on man, an orange slash? Seriously? Or maybe mix them up, add an orange slash and a blue slash, and remove red slash entirely, or they'll reduce the stamina usage, or just complete, or honestly, just remove the orange slash completely. He's honestly pretty balanced, not gonna lie. But like, make his blaster laser beam last a little longer. It's impossible to hit. Editing Snowy here. They did nerf him, and I thought he was like garbage, but when I used him, he's still very good, considering he only cost 350 XP. So the buff for him is to slightly increase his movement speed like by 1, because he's the slowest in the entire game. So just give him a small speed.
500 cigarettes. Dr. Finn said, the tip is to be ignited and the smoke inhaled.
This will be a specific small rework buff. When you land a counter, you gain 50% of rage. But if you miss a counter, you won't be able to use specifically Flaming Hook and Soul Check, and you're slower for 1.5 seconds. Just like Hardtail.
こいつハイになってるだが死に際で掴んだ重力の確信
If I give him any buffs, he would be even more broken, so yeah. Buff his black hole pool. It's weak, you can probably escape out of it, so totally buff it. He doesn't need a buff, so unnecessary buff. Make his final attack his bones a little narrower.
Finally, it's illegal to kill me.
The buff for last breath, make his slider blasters, that big blaster, a little back so you can't actually just walk behind it. He is balanced, so the buff I would give him, make his blink in his face too, leave a trail of bones, not like hard mode insanity, no, just small bones that are simple to dodge. Oh my god, his face too fucking sucks. Rework it please. No buff would help him unless if you like give him a one-shot move. Revert the blaster warnings, make it not have a warning. He is useless, his blasters is his main damage. So make it how it used to be.
Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Stop! What are you doing?
This will be the smallest buff probably. Make his blasters, instead of draining 5, it drains 4.
I'm about to dust. I'm about to die.
He does need a lot of buffs, but I'm gonna buff his blasters. Make it faster and actually deal good amount of damage, because it's pretty useless compared to the other blasters. This will be such a small buff because he's already strong enough. Make the warning smaller, so if you have poor sight, you'll be at a disadvantage. I read the comments, people saying, oh, Waterfall does sucks against that, he's bad, shh. So, make spear counter when you land it, it knocks the card team back, just like Revenge Papyrus. This will be a weird buff. Make his chains pull faster. Not when you use it, when you land it. Same for Snowden Dust. Oh hell no, I ain't giving him any buffs honestly. Next. The buff for him would be to make his Meteor Slam attack faster. It is pretty easy to dodge and only used for camping. The buff for him would be make his blasters deal more damage, because I guess it's one of his weakest attacks honestly. Finally, a character that deserves a buff. Now hear me out. Buff his bone throw, give him an extra 4 or 5 bones, I don't care. And for his face too, it's gonna be a little wild. But hear me out. Remove his color bone rush. Replace it with a normal bone throw, maybe even a little fast one. And make his colored bone rush a passive. It would shoot randomly through the map. It would make the fight a little tense, like Hard Mode Sans final attack. Wait, don't click up! The Dust version, make his goddamn passive, Phantom Crossbones, stop jumping. His blue bones are so useless, unless if you camp near him, I guess. So make him stop jumping and actually aim his bones to the card team. The buff I would give him would be a simple one. A buff to his useless attack, called Bone Spin. Instead of increasing its speed, add another bone on top of it. It would make the attack a little more useful.
Hey, how that peach cobbler tasting?
It's alright. I had better at the school cafeteria.
He doesn't need a buff, honestly. Make his hunger drain a little slower, that's all. Well, for Geno Sans, reduce the cooldown on his crossbones from 12 to 10. It's already a really mediocre attack and easy to dodge. Add an extra bomb to his bombs. Thank you. The buff I would give her, she doesn't really need a buff, honestly. So make her colored knives come out faster. They're pretty slow and easy to dodge, honestly. This may be weird, but make him have a passive. Every time he gets a kill, he gains 10 stamina. Only because Insanity has that feature, so implement it to killer sounds.
Hello, gentlemen. How can I help you? Explode. What?
The buff I would give to Insanity Sands would be a visual one. When you get hit by his punch or slam, your vision gets a little blurry. Make his blasters not get blocked by 1 pixel of a fucking fence. Make it bypass everything. I stand by my words. I don't play him. Neither I even plan on to. He is boring and lame, so pass. Make it when he deal any sort of damage, his absorb percentage increases. It would give a little amount of percentage, or just rework him. The buff I would give her would be the most honest and balanced buff in this entire video. Make it when you use her, you instantly get kicked and you go outside. Touch. The buff I would give to Dust Belief is when you play him, the game instantly kicks you from it. The buff I would give to Bone Walker is to reduce the fucking lag on his fucking bones.